Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Bailey here. I haven't been on YouTube for a minute, so I'm gonna stray away from the normal videos that are down there in my on my channel, and I'm gonna start up a brand new series. It's basically going to be like a basically a lesson on reselling, but not a lesson. It's more like what to spot and what not to spot if you're trying to resell and make some extra money off of sneakers. And then also I'm going to start talking about how shoes have changed within the past couple years, because we've seen a dramatic change in how people are more attracted to Jordans than Adidas, and Nike and Adidas, and how Adidas has risen to the status of a running shoe being a resellable market, having a market of its own, and being able to be resold aftermarket. So now, so first thing I'm gonna talk about is resale. So 2016, the resale market to me has dropped dramatically, and the reason is being starting with Kanye West. Since he's moved to Adidas, there has been a big drop in Jordan reselling, but Nike has made it harder for us sneakerheads to resell and do other things with our shoes. So let's start with this shoe right here. This is the confetti from the championship pack. Now, people expected these to sell out just like the other ones did, just like the 6s and 7s did, but these actually sat on shelves for quite a couple days. So Jordan and Nike, what they've been doing to their shoes, they've been raising retail prices. So that leaves a slim margin for a slim profit margin for resellers and sneakerheads to flip their shoes. And the fact that Nike and Jordan have been making larger quantities of their shoes is another reason why it's harder to resell shoes nowadays. So the thing of having a limited championship pack is, I think those days are kind of over, because Jordan and Nike are making more quantities of a shoe. Even though the shoe's quality is very nice, it's the fact that they've made so many, and the thing is that they're sitting on shelves. This is my pair. This is my actual pair that I bought. Um, yeah, I bought these, and then I actually like them. I didn't like the championship trophy ones, but I think that these are the best ones. So now let's talk about Adidas. Ever since Kanye West has gone to Adidas, the Boost technology, to me, in my opinion, has skyrocketed. So the fact that Kanye West brought Kanye West took in the Boost technology and he put it into his signature shoe is the reason that the Boost is so popular. So now you have this Ultra Boost right here that, so the Ultra Boost got hyped because Kanye West wore the black ones. So those sold out immediately. Then he wore the white ones, the all white ones. Those sold out immediately. So then there's the hype with the Ultra Boost. Now when it comes to the NMD and the City Socks and the Alpha Bounce, the Alpha Bounce, really only the first OG colorway, that was the only one that sold out. After that, there are still Alpha Bounce colorways sitting on websites like Finish Line, Adidas, websites like that. And the NMD, those really came out of nowhere, and then they start selling out. So it's like they came out with the OG black with the red and blue bricks on the side, and then those sold out immediately. immediately because of the fact that they were extremely limited. They used the prime knit material and the boost technology, and then they were very limited. So that really set the bar for that resale market with the running shoes and the NMDs. So nowadays, every NMD that comes out, people buy it, no matter what. People buy it, buy it, buy it, and then they put it on eBay or the Facebook groups or wherever they can sell it, and then they sell it for above retail price, and then people are actually buying them. And then Adidas start doing consortium collaborations with different companies like High Snobiety and Soulbox, and then they did a uncaged Ultra Boost with instead of how the uncaged Ultra Boost is now, they did it like this with the loopholes right here, and so those sold out immediately. In the Soulbox Ultra Boost, uncaged Ultra Boost, I think is going for about 600 right now, and then the I think it's High Snobiety, or is it somebody else? I can't remember off the top of my head. But that Ultra Boost, it's a black with a white boost. I think that's going for about good 700, 800. I don't know. I have to look it up. Don't hold me to that one. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. All I remember is the Soul Box. And so now that the boost has taken off, that pretty much took Adidas off with it. So right now, Adidas, in my eyes, is sort of the top dog in the community of sneakers. But Nike is still selling sneakers at a high rate. So it's really hard to tell. The numbers really have to show for themselves once the quarter ends. But in my eyes and a lot of people's eyes, the sneakerheads, Adidas is on top right now because they have so many celebrities, the rappers Big Sean, Kanye West, 2 Chainz, all of those entertainers, and they're really taking off with this Adidas brand, with this Adidas Originals. And Pharrell also, they're putting their own style and spin and twist on original styles, and it's taking off, and it's resonating with the community. So that's really what Adidas is doing. They're letting people create. That's what they're doing. They're letting people create, and it's resonating well with the community and resonating well with the world. So that's what Adidas is doing well. They're letting people create. They're letting people do what they want. Nike, they control. They're not a brand to where they let people do what they want on their shoe. They're more so that athletic brand or that classic brand that once you're given the opportunity to possibly design a shoe or design on a shoe, they give you that leeway of what you want to do, but they're still going to have the say on whether your design is going to go through at the end of the day. So it's just a toss-up between would I rather design with Adidas, get a contract with Adidas, then they're possibly going to let me design whatever I want on a shoe. They're going to let me put whatever I want on a shoe. They're going to let me design the shoe how I want, put whatever I want on the shoe. Or say you got a Supreme right here, and I can put whatever I want on the shoe, but at the end of the day, Nike is still probably going to scratch some stuff off. And I might not be able to show my full artistic ability or show what I'm capable of in putting in onto a shoe design. So that's really what it can come down to when these athletes and entertainers are looking for brands to unite with, so they can so they can grow their status and also the company. So now that we're done with that, I'm gonna talk about more in depth the resale of Nike, Jordan, and Adidas. So when you bring up the subject of trying to resell a shoe, you have to make sure that your demographic that you're selling to is the right one. If you're a local reseller, if you're willing to ship shoes wherever it might be, if you're an eBay reseller, then it's a good possibility that you'll be able to get that shoe off for a reasonable price, after eBay takes the fees and stuff like that. Then you'll be able to get a reasonable price. But in all actuality, you have to make sure that your local sneakerheads that you may be selling to are willing to pay what you are charging and are willing to pay for the shoes that you have. So really,